Man, it's getting warmer. That's good. I wish that was it was. I wish it was warm in spring break, but it wasn't. So, well, me and my parents went to Jollibee, and you know, it was my second time. If you guys, some of my friends, um, added me in Snapchat, they know that I went to Jollibee last time because that's when I started doing vlogs. You know, way before I made my channel. And you know, I got to taste, their chicken, their food, what they had to offer. I mean, my initial thought before, before going into the restaurant, I had pretty high hopes, obviously, because basically Jollibee is something that us Filipinos would like to share about, something that relates to our culture and stuff like that. Jollibee is pretty popular in our country, and yeah. When I got the taste there, um, their food. Oh, the first thing I did was taste the French fries. It was alright. It was alright. I mean, it's not the potato that grew in our country, because if you're gonna transport those potatoes or any ingredients that from the Philippines and transport it to Canada, I know obviously it will be refrigerated, but it won't be as fresh as it was harvested, because everything in our country is freshly harvested. Not every, but most restaurants do cook with freshly harvested vegetables and produce or whatever. So yeah, it was kind of taste different, but the spices that were used were still, there. The chicken, I wasn't sure about the chicken. I mean, it was, like I said, it was alright. It's basically not that bad, but it's not the same as it was like at back home. It still tastes pretty good though, not gonna lie. Because the chicken we use, mainly, based on my experience, when, because I obviously ate some of it back home, we mainly use, or the restaurant mainly use native chicken, or basically chicken that weren't raised in chicken farms, because of those, because our country mainly banned those kind of stuff. Not banned, but trying to illegalize those kind of stuff back home, because it's against the health and safety. Because it's not very healthy to have those feeding chicken unnatural food, because mainly chicken, they usually eat that mainly like seeds, bugs from the ground, and that's mainly their food, and if and it's way more natural than feeding them artificial produce. and it's way healthier too. So yeah, the difference is they're not way meatier. They're not meatier as the one that was raised in. It was raised in farms. I mean, and in chicken farms. But I do prefer the native one because they taste better. The difference is between native, the one that raised in animal farm, and chicken that is has grown naturally or raised in basically without being raised by humans. Basically, they taste way better. I do hope some restaurants would like, cause last time I went to my friend's house, you know, they were cooking, him and his parents were cooking meat or chicken. They mainly not, you know, they just put the meat in the pan and just cook it immediately. So I'm kind of grossed out about, cause anything that was raised in a farm, you know, being fed with artificial stuff, you know, this they have something in it, like, you know, food, like unhealthy chemical in the food that these animals eat, you know, and you know it goes through their body and all through their system, and once you cook that meat, it will it won't be removed, you know, and if you consume that meat, it will affect your body, you know, get sick. So I kind of like, the best thing about that is to boil the meat first until you see foam forming on top of the pan. That means those chemicals that those animals ate are gone from the meat, you know. Yeah, I told about that my friend, you know, and he understood it, and you know, they didn't realize about that, you know. It was kind of nice to help them or tell them new things about, you know, how to cook things properly. I learned that since when I was 8 years old. Pretty simple stuff. In Jollibee, the gravy is spot on. Their gravy is the best. Based on my opinion, everyone has their own different taste, but you know, my opinion, the gravy tastes great. I hope it. I think they. Is there mashed potato? I'm not sure. I think they do, but yeah, the gravy tastes so good. You just leave out those French fries, those chicken. I'll just go for the gravy. Great day today. I just made a deal. Someone's actually wants to buy the Super Nintendo, and I checked this, you know, the price of this. It's pretty cheap. I know it's antique, but it's pretty cheap. I mean, I don't know why, but but they all cost like 150, 180. But mine, I am gonna sell it for $90 because, you know, why not? I don't need it. I'm selling something that I got something for free, and that's a good thing. I gain something without doing anything, you know. $90. God damn. 4:30 today. Need my money. Can't wait to meet this guy. It's gonna be awesome. So my dad finally bought a car, well, truck to be precise. And that's the truck right there, the red one. It's actually pretty good. It has a 120,000 kilometer. It has a mileage of that. I don't know how to pronounce, but yeah, it was used that for quite a while, but it looks brand new. I hope I get a test drive. And that's our third vehicle. So it's gonna be full in our. It's gonna. We're gonna. I'm gonna have. We're me and my dad gonna have to renovate the area. So at our backyard, we're gonna increase its size. You know, you know where you put the. Or we have an area where we put the bonfire. We're gonna use that area as a extra parking lot for my car or my dad's car. So finally. I was kind of pissed this yesterday. Not as pissed as way before. I mean, this is about the citizenship thing, and we receive an email from the government that I'm taking my oath on April 25th. That's like less than a month before. That's like 3 weeks after I did the exam. Like, I know what you guys thinking. I could have not canceled the S trip, but I think it was the right thing to do. I know it's like a like a party or like a farewell party for all of us, but I don't know. But I was thinking of using that money to go back to Philippines. I think it would be better for better for me instead of just going to Cuba. And I'm guessing that if I'm gonna be there, who am I gonna talk to? Who? Everyone's gonna split up and do their own thing, like pretty much. And then you get left out. Like, I mean, what's the point of going here if I'm gonna I mean, I've been there. Like, I've been to a lot of parties, and most of the parties I get left out in something. So I kind of like, yeah, I thought of that. I think it's a great idea to cancel the S trip because having a I don't believe in those stuff. And plus, I have to pay $200, $300 cause if I didn't cancel my S trip, my Philippine passport would be removed. Instead, I would put my Canadian passport in. But the problem is I have to pay $300 extra. That's another problem. So that means instead of paying exactly 1,800, paying like 2,000 or maybe 2,500 at most. So pretty much I didn't. It's stupid. And not only the passport, I think not only my passport would be affected, but my ticket too, because it's already been booked, right? It's already been booked. Once you signed up, it's already been booked, and everything in your ticket is signed up, all your passport numbers in it. So all these problems will start adding up. That would, increase my problem. Chances are that I won't get the ticket or get a plane ticket. So good thing that I canceled that trip. I try to forget that problem, but I'm not gonna spend a single dime anymore. Anything that is quote unquote not supported by the school, I'm not gonna pay a dime for it. Even if it's I don't know, this benefits that they give, I don't care. I'm only gonna pay if it's supported by the school. I mean, I know most of you guys would disagree because teachers would won't allow us to do parties, you know, in Cuba, and there'll be restriction. Yeah, I understand, but when it comes to those kind of things, there are a lot of scams going on. Even for those kind of things, they give you pamphlets, magazines, like, and making it look legit. That's and most people don't notice this kind of problem. So yeah. I could have used that money to build a PC or something. Fuck's sake. That's so stupid. That's a lot of money. Yeah, and I called them that I want to cancel my ticket, my trip, and they said I can't get a refund. Like, why the fuck not? I mean, it's my money. I know you use the money for preparation and stuff, but that amount of money couldn't, you know, he could have not. How that much money been spent already for just all the preparation? That is so stupid. They could have at least, like, I understand if they're gonna deduct some money, but taking all the money that I spent and not returning back is just, I don't even know. I'm expecting to get at least half of it. I understand with all this stuff, but or half of it, or like that much money for just stupid preparations and stuff. The ticket I have the plane ticket wasn't even paid yet. The hotel thing wasn't paid yet. And why is it taking all my money that I spent and then cancel it and not return it to me? I want to look into this problem, but
Designated drive Kelly Parker if you're picking up.
I'm so fucking jealous. Well, the thing is, my dad's driving it right now, so I regret not, he asked me before that if I want to, buy a truck. And it's pretty embarrassing. People are staring at my camera. People are staring at my camera. So yeah, my dad said if I want, before I got the car, do I want a truck? And I said no. And and he wanted me to get a truck, but I did not. I didn't want it because my theory is that truck consume more gasoline than cars, and or bigger cars consume more gasoline than smaller cars. So I was so I was, you know, I think about I was thinking about this, you know, ahead of time, so you know, I know what I was talking about, but after seeing the truck that he bought, I was like, "Ugh, I could have bought a truck, you know. God damn it. I feel so